Yo, what's good? It's your boy Wick to the split, and I'm not here with a boxing prediction, real. I'm honestly here with a little bit of a throwback on a video game. Well, I'm gonna talk about some boxing shit along the way, but as you can see here, we got Mr. Dream from like Nintendo Wii's Punch Out against Mike Tyson. Now, both of these two were in um, the Punch Out game. They were the last two. Obviously, they were the last two characters, the last two bosses. And people always argue, "Oh, Mr. Dream was harder than Mike Tyson." Motherfucker, they had the same moves. How the fuck was one harder than the other? They had the same moves. Just Mr. Dream was white and Tyson was black. They had the same motherfucking moves. Let me see. But that was a fun game, by the way. Punch Out. It was difficult as fuck, but it was a dope game. But moving on to some realistic shit. I seen Deontay Wilder is getting ready to fight some dude named Andrew I don't know what the fuck his name is. And I've seen uh what's it called? Rigondeaux is gonna fight also on the undercard of Miguel Cotto versus Kirkland. Now look out for that video also. I'm gonna be shooting a video on that. Kirkland versus Cotto. And that's gonna be a good fight, by the way. Um, I can't really see that fight being boring. Like both of their styles, they match up so good. Like they both come forward, they both like to rumble. I mean, that fight is gonna be so fucking good. I'm looking forward to seeing that fight. Um, I've always been a Cotto fan. I mean, I've said who my besides Tyson, who my favorite fighter is. I've always said it's Cotto. I mean, I'd love to fucking meet Miguel Cotto. Um, he's given everything to boxing. He's given so many great fights and everything. So Miguel Cotto, he's a motherfucking savage, a great fighter. And honestly, I'll tell you what my prediction in the fight with Cotto and Kirkland is. I'm not gonna say who's gonna win, but that's gonna be one hell of a fight. I'm looking forward to seeing that fight. I'm not saying James Kirkland sucks. James Kirkland lacks in a lot of skill. Um, he has a lot of toughness though and durability. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know. Kirkland got knocked out viciously against what's his name, Canelo. And I don't, honestly, if they're getting knocked out like that, the motherfucker did like a ballerina spin. After getting knocked out like that, it'd be difficult to come back from a knockout like that. Because when you get knocked out, it kind of changes you. Well, sometimes it changes you. Not all the time. Sometimes, not all the time. Because you see Tyson got knocked out viciously and he came back and dominated. You see Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez viciously and he came back and he dominated. And that's why a lot of people are on the fence about Ronda Rousey, switching over to Ronda Rousey. People don't know if she's going to come back the same because she was knocked out so horribly by Holly Holm that they're not sure if she's going to come back, you know, as the same fighter. But I'm curious. I'm curious to see that fight myself. I'm definitely going to be watching um, the Ronda Rousey return against Amanda Nunes. But we'll see what happens. Ronda Rousey is an amazing athlete. I'm not taking anything away from Amanda Nunes. She's a good fighter. She's an amazing athlete as well. But I think she's been tested. I was gonna say I don't think she's been tested. I think Amanda Nunes has been tested. You know what I mean? Misha Tate is a hell of a fighter, and she took Misha Tate out. But the thing is, Misha Tate is on her way out anyways. Like Misha Tate was like, she didn't care about winning. I don't think. She just wanted a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? She was just going for as much money as she could make before she retired, I believe. And I think Misha Tate has made a lot of money. Enough money at least. Oh, fuck. Enough money at least for her to retire. she's made enough money. So if Miesha Tate wants to call it quits, I think she should have, but she shouldn't retire like that with a horrible loss. You know, the way that she lost last time. She didn't, as a matter of fact, it wasn't her last loss. She lost to Raquel Pennington, I believe. But that wasn't a horrible loss, but she got beat on points. But you should never retire with a horrible win. You know what I mean? Like, you see, like, Hopkins, he got fucking killed in that fight with, fucking that Joe Smith dude. He got killed in that fight. And then you see he just like immediately retired. But you know, he's retiring because he's like literally fucking super goddamn old. Like, I can understand why Hopkins is retiring. Like, Hopkins is, that is ridiculous how he's been able to fight at the ages that he has. That motherfucker really is an alien. You know what I'm saying? So Hopkins is on his way out. Plus, Hopkins has made so much goddamn money. Most people don't realize how fucking rich Hopkins really is. Like, he's ridiculously rich. I mean, like, he's made a lot of money from all those title defenses and from boxing, period. He's made a lot of money. So, most people don't realize how rich Hopkins really is. And in place, he's good friends with De La Hoya. So, I'm guessing him being friends with De La Hoya probably boosts his check up a lot more than people think. You know what I mean? But I think that Hopkins should just call it quits. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been through some rough battles, and you know, I mean, you don't want to see happen to Hopkins what happened to Ali. You know what I mean? Like, Ali just didn't know when to quit. Ali had so much heart that, like, you see, he fought so much that, like, you see, like, he just, like, he didn't know when to quit. He didn't want to ever say die or never say stop, you know what I mean? And it was as a result of Ali just having too much heart. You know what I mean? He just he got brain damage because he fucking didn't know when to say he quit, you know what I mean? So hopefully Hopkins just stays retired, because you don't want to see him end up like the way Ali did. Anyways, you guys leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you guys. I'll be back. Black.